right along down here.
everything that we went through. I was saying we went, over a year without hearing your voice. And she's like, you act like a year is a long time. It's not a long time.
Now,
To hear that
so John
was
about
pretty
died.
devastating, but it was the clarity I needed. It was, I needed to hear where she was at. She has put everyone in my family
Told you.
through so much hurt.
Well, hey, at least I spawned somewhere out.
Desperately
And I still got my loot. That's a good thing.
I know she's brainwashed. I know it's
I
not
don't
her.
care about jumping. I was finna explore it for a little bit.
My wedding day, I initially thought, regardless, I would ask her to be my maid of honor, ask her to be there with me because that's what but it just doesn't sit right now, which is it's so hard. But then I think I'm down the line and I'm gonna regret that. Am I gonna regret not having my sister at my wedding? I feel every single day.
Are these ghost orbs? That's up here. I'm like, man. That'll probably be the last place I'll ever go to. No, the Nether. No, the Nether is something else. It's basically like hell. The Ender Dragon is in the end. That's the name of it.
This whole situation just breaks me down.
Yeah, at least that survived very well. This is the same cave system that me and Zach was inside.
This is the best thing.
Climb on down from here.
At first, I had to kind of distance myself from what people were saying and just know like my story has just begun. I'm just gonna continue to keep pushing and keep doing what I love to do. I just found that balance, you know, and that balance was just doing what I want to do and how I was put on this earth to do it.
That's corrupted. Yep, this is the same area where me and Zach came from.
So grateful.
As I do it like
I
this.
definitely still miss her. If she's out and she's, handing up this address, picking up, I'm there. But, life continues. I'm not going to have someone control me.
system type of cave system that people do not want to get stuck in. I see diamonds up there, but how much? Oh yes, I do. So I'm saying I am not going in that lava. No, you will not push me. Then go all the way. Where's my sand? Right there.
Anyone who speaks against me are wrong. I cannot be defeated. Just because someone's acting out of me. Take a shot and turn.
That's crazy how fucking. It's like off about that TikTok.
What happened to you? I could see better. I could see better. Lay up there with the
unhappy last year than the ones
If we get twins, then mama didn't raise I'm gonna get mad. I'm low practically. She tried to knock me down. You about to get clipped. If we get twins, then mama didn't raise I'm kind of.
One more time.
happy dude.
No, because you're grounded. Dance with the devil.
I don't think I find it.
Once people trust you, they have to see you. That's
Football is finally back. Touchdown. Talking absolute bombs. You know I gotta go.
How did this guy not do it again?
right up to the metal baseball bat. When he dropped, I started kicking him. Just was like,
Can be broken.
This is the same part we did last time.
Yeah, same Kate. That's what I'm doing. You see these things right here? It's calling the warden. You don't even want to come out. Hmm? Yeah. Can't be broken. Oh, where is he? Oh, there it is. No, I'm just collecting them because I need them. Soon enough, you're gonna see what I need it for. Chico, Chico, we can break it, Chico. Reverse. Love life, love life, love life. Everything for love.
There also is a way to make custom armor.
Yeah,
You just need a knife.
I know. I know.
So I haven't lost my Minecraft. If I wasn't grounded, I'd be playing Minecraft.
If you can start getting them grades up and stuff, then your dad would allow you to play Minecraft.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
well, these, and then plus bring it home homework and stuff. Well, you gotta start doing that. That's how you're gonna make it to the grade of being a senior as well, just like me. You just gotta start. You gotta build up on that life. You gotta start bringing homework home. You might not like it and stuff, but at the end of the day, you gotta bring some home. And you gotta complete it because if you don't complete it, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna fail that class and then you're gonna have to restart right back over. You know? So you gotta get a hold of that very goodly. Because if you don't, you know where you're gonna be right back in that same class. Your dad wants to see you graduate. He wants to see you success in life. As many times as I wanted to drop out of high school because it was just too much and they cannot bear it, you just gotta keep going no matter what. You gotta keep bringing home homework. You gotta keep doing that. My middle school, my elementary school year, that stuff wasn't fun. I had to bring homework 24/7 back home. And I hated that stuff. So, either way it goes, you just gotta keep going. Shoot. It might seem like it's unfair and stuff, but hey, once you make it up into middle school and high school, you're gonna be like, hey, I'm used to this stuff. I'm bringing it home. I'm doing what I'm doing. And all you need to worry about is getting that diploma ahead of you. This is my last year of school. I'm a senior now. All these years, I was always like, man, I don't want to do this. I don't want to keep doing this. Yeah, I had them times when I didn't bring my homework home. But you know, I made up for it. I brought it home, got it done. It did what I kept on doing, and that was pushing. Even if you don't like it, you just gotta keep going. Because life is not a tool or whatever to play with. At the end of the day, I have an option. It's go to the military, get a job, or go to college. My choice is to go to college so I can play college football and see how good I am. If I don't have that, I always got a plan B. Let's go and get a job or try to find a job. That's what schools are teaching us for. It's teaching us how to get a job and stuff. Yeah, it might not teach us fully how to get a job or get a life successfully, but you got to learn that a little bit. So it's not really your dad's fault that he grounded you and stuff, but he's trying to teach you that all things in life is not going to be easy. So you got to just keep going, keep making them grades, and make sure you're doing well on it. Because once school is over for you and you're in this grade that I'm in, that's when things are going to start building up to you. And, you know, as for me, I didn't get that much of that. I didn't have a father that helped me out with grades or any of that. Yeah, my mom was always working 24/7. Wow, my grandma, she was constantly sick, getting sick, doing all that. And to the day that stuff rolled around, she passed away. I lost almost all faith into humanity. I stopped playing football for a reason because she passed, and it hurted me the most that I wouldn't get to do what I wanted to do best for her or let her see how good I am or how proud I am to get there at that point and get a college diploma and all that stuff. So you just gotta look and keep on pushing and don't let that run you down to who you are today. Because if that grade runs you down, you know what it's gonna do? It's gonna run your diploma down and you're not gonna probably graduate. So you got to keep that grade up. High school, once you get there, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna become them times where you want to drop out because it's stupid to do some of this work that they have you do. And they might bring home homework, but you got to keep on going, even in the long run. Yeah, you might have some homework to bring home and stuff, but only if you get that out of your way, that's it. You're done. You're completely done with that stuff. But what you need to really focus on is basically pushing towards that limit of getting that diploma. Once you get that diploma, you can do whatever the hell you want. Go get you a job or shit says. Go to the military, but don't grow up to be a failure like that. Because growing up to be a failure, you're not going to get a job. You're not going to get that good job or anything for instantly. So, yeah, just keep paying attention straight ahead. Don't let nothing run you down like kids in them. Don't let a girl run you down. The only reason why I'm not dating is because I'm focusing more on my grades at this moment. I am a whole senior right now. I am almost done with high school. And that this year is gonna mark my last year of high school. Because after April, that's when graduation comes in, my mom's wedding comes in. That's when all of that comes in to play. So what we all gotta do is bear with each other. I have a whole lot of testing on December. I'm gonna be coming home tired, probably weared out and worn out. So I'm just gonna say this: don't rush yourself to being a senior, because I'm gonna tell you, you have a lot more in life to focus on instead of just ruining your grades and stuff. So what you gotta do is keep pushing, keep going, and yeah, your dad won't ground you, cause shit, you're getting good grades and shit, and you're pushing like that. But if you're not getting good grades, I can understand he's grounding you because, hey, that stuff right there and not bringing home your homework, that's not cool. You feel me? So what you got to do is bring that stuff home, keep going. Don't let no girls run you down or anything because them grades and stuff is going to focus more. And all that is, once you get a good diploma, you can go get you a job right then and there. There's always final ways you can get that diploma, but not in any of them type of ways of not bringing your homework or stuff home. School is not here to play around. They're trying to help you get a job, trying to help you save money, try to invest things, and all this other stuff. But if you keep ignoring them, how are you going to get a job right then and there? Because it's going to be hard to find a job without a diploma. I saw all my other friends, all of them, back in Murfreesboro when I was playing for Riverdale team. All of my friends dropped out because they did not like what they were seeing in class. Some, when they made it into their junior year, they only had one more, 2 more years to survive in that junior year. What they did, they dropped out, some graduated, and some, they just didn't care no more and allowed their grade to fall. So what you need to do is stay on that category and keep pushing up towards your grade. Because I'm not going to always be here as much as possible. I'm already a 5-star recruit, and at this moment, I could be taken to any other team, at any other team. I won't be here as much, but I'm going to tell you this. You got to get that grade up. You got to keep pushing. You got to bring your homework home. Because if you don't, your grade is just going to plummet. It's just going to come down instantly. And you know what that means? No job, no saving or anything. Yeah, but that's what you got to do. And I'm just going to tell you, you're lucky you're not black and stuff, like fully. Because some of us blacks, we have hard times to get into things like this. Getting a job application, getting a diploma, the scholarship, all of that stuff is hard. It is so hard to the point that it works us to death just to get good health care, get all of this other stuff. And yeah, it might not sound as it's not worth it, but at the end of the day, it's worth it because at least your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephews, all of them could have a roof over their head, a good job, a good life, and they don't have to worry about your own dad leaving debt on y'all like that. Because it's going to come to times that we won't be here as much longer. And what I learned from that, when my grandma passed away, I knew that things was going to come to a change. So at the end of the day, you just gotta look at it and keep going, even if you don't like it, because no one ain't gonna care. Getting a girlfriend in high school, they're gonna get you in trouble. Girlfriend in middle school, they're gonna get you in trouble. Trouble. Elementary school, yeah, they're gonna still get you in trouble. So what I'm gonna say here today, you need to focus on school, focus on bringing your homework back home, and getting that homework done. Because if you don't, you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. You're going to fail at life. And no girl don't want that to happen. That's what you got to do. So, starting off by Monday, bring your homework home, do what you got to do, and everything will go back to normal like how you want. You probably get to play video games and stuff and all that other stuff. But what you got to do is focus on that homework in your grades. Because school ain't there to play. They're here to get you a job and make sure you buster for any other person. So yeah, that's all you got to do. And once things start back over and you start to get back on track, then your father will allow you to get back on them games that you wanted to play so badly. But at this rate of days, you just gotta keep going and stop worrying about girls. You're still in elementary school. There should be no common sense for you to be worrying for girls instead of your grade. Because if you worry for more of girls, you're just basically tossing yourself away. So that's all you need to do. Focus on school, focus on everything. And once you do that, get you a good job, get you a good house, get you a nice car. Now, once all of that starts, then go find you a girl. But one thing that I don't want to hear you doing is doing drugs, alcohol, or whatever, marijuana, for God's sake. That's all. So don't push yourself onto that limit. Or definitely cocaine. You got to push yourself until you know what is right and what is wrong. So all I wanted to tell you is get your grade up, do what you got to do, bring your homework home, complete that, and then do whatever the hell you want. It's shit. I know once I go back to school on Monday, I got homework to do, but I'm not complaining because I missed 2 days. 2 days. Well, not really 2 days, but one day because Friday I was so tired because I had to watch her and I didn't even get no sleep because I was missed overtiming everything to the point while my mom was over here, she was up roaming the whole apartment and I didn't even get rest. But I'm not going to blame her for it. But all you need to do is get that grade. That's all. Once you make it to 8th grade, and you only have 4 more years, well, 5 actually, because after 8th grade, you go to high school. But you still got a long way ahead of you. Wait until you get into 6th grade. Wait till you go straight to high school. No, middle school. Then, after middle school, there's not going to be no more fun. It's really not. Because once you make it into 8th grade, you're temporarily a ninth grader. And it's going to be hard. I've been through my ninth grade year. I seen a whole lot of shit like this. I seen people come and go from different schools. And then when I made it to my 10th grade year, I lost my grandma doing this. And you know what? To this day, I wish she was here to see me graduate and see me do what I'm doing best for myself. Best what I'm doing now. Found my way back into the football team. Found my way back into everything that I love. Yeah, my reading might be off and stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm still working on my reading. But what you got to do is stop focusing on girls and focus more on things that's really important. Because all girls gonna do is get you in trouble.
Remember I told you that Lucy used to be with me,
Yeah.
and she said that I expected to kill her? I
Yep.
did not say that. I just walked away from the store.
least just total odds of my future is good.
Well, all I can say is let the liars be the liars. God is here watching that, and He's gonna do something about it. But you have to wait.
She also said that I'm crazy, I'm nuts, I'm stupid, ugly, like, that's it. So I just walked away and said I done the killer and I did it.
Well, all I gotta say is let the light be the light, and let God handle what He's gonna do. But what you need to do is just be you. Don't focus on no girls. Focus on your grades. Get some good ass friends too. That's one thing you gotta do too. Because at the end of the day, some of these friends, they might act good or they might know good, but sometimes they could backstab you. So I'm just gonna say you just gotta focus on your grade, focus more on things that's important, and don't focus on no girls because at the end of the day, girls is just gonna get you in trouble, and when they do it, it's gonna be fucked up in a way. I seen so many of my friends committed suicide or some killed themselves because one girl fucked up their whole life. Girls get more rights than us and shit. So I'm just gonna say is don't fall into that same category. At least you have a dad that cares about you. My dad, her dad, they didn't give a fuck about us. They abandoned us. They never gave a shit about me and her. We have to lean up against your dad as our own father because where the hell is our father at? Fucking other women and messing with other women.
Probably still in Memphis.
Yep. So, so that's all you got to do is just focus on your grades, get your grades up, bring your homework home, and see what you got to do. Because all girls gonna do, and don't hang around them girls. Don't talk to no girls. Point blank. Same with the ones who will randomly walk up to you and talk to you. So what you gotta do is just bring your stuff home, do what you gotta do best, and don't focus on no women, basically. Point blank. Don't listen to your friends who's gonna try to get you in trouble or probably worse, manipulate you for it. So all you gotta do is keep pushing, do what you do best, and then that's it. And let God take the wheel. That's why I still have my video games because I focus on my grades. But sometimes, yeah, I might bear the weight and I'll be like, yeah, I'm finna fail a grade and then I gotta restart a grade. But look at me. Never failed a grade, got back on track and shit. And that's all you gotta do. Once you get back on track and shit, yeah, you'll get everything that you really love and want. But at this moment of right, you're not gonna get what you want if you're not gonna succeed with your grades. So shit, we're not rich. We're not the people that will have money sitting around and we get whatever we want. That's not how it works. And I'm just gonna tell you this: if we was rich right now, you know what I would do? I would still go to class, regular school. because I don't give a fuck about private schools or all this bullshit. Money don't solve happiness. It only solves point blank stress. So you just gotta look at that point blank and sit there and just ask yourself, why do I focus more on things instead of focusing on life decisions? That's all you gotta focus on. Once you focus on that, things like this will change. And hell knows, if my mom wins the case and she gets a lot of money, shit, you could get whatever you want for Christmas or whatever the hell you want, but you gotta focus on your grade though. Your dad don't want you to grow up to be like your sisters. He really don't. The reason why I'm sitting here and talking to you about bringing homework and shit home is because, mate, soon enough, you're gonna get to be in this same boots like how I am. But you got to get them grades good and clean. You got to bring your homework home. You need to sit in your desk and do what you gotta do best. And work hard. Because if you don't, who's gonna be there? Shit. That's why I said you're just gonna have to focus on things and stop worrying about girls or getting a girlfriend and all this bullshit. You gotta focus more on that grade. Yeah, I might play video games 24/7, but I still do my work and I still get my grades well and clean. The only time when I failed a class was probably music class because I'm not a music type of guy. I don't want to be a part of no damn band.
Even I got straight up A's.
Music, I don't like music. Art, I think I had got a B up in there one time because PE a A. PE is easy as hell. That's why I don't like taking it.
Because last time they made us exercise for like 47 minutes, and that's all the time we had to play. That's the whole thing of PE.
Well,
Just because one of my friends did one little.
yeah, art. Art, I had got a B in because I did not do so well in art.
I'm just gonna say the truth. Lunch, PE, music, and art. I got students. I don't know. Lunch, I got a name because I was really loud at home.
Yeah.
Oh my god, in my school at lunch, it's so fucking loud. Like last time my teacher came in, our principal came in there, and she said it sounded like a riot in there, and it was sounding like a riot. I was like, ah, shut the fuck up, you little bitch.
Well, wait until you get into high school. You're gonna have to have a whole out war zone just to get to the fucking cafeteria. It's like a fucking backup line. Think about traffic when you're on the interstate. Like, yeah, it's so fucking horrible.
So it's like any other traffic I'm cool with, but the interstate, no. I'd be like, bye bye.
One time there was this one kid, he didn't even get to eat his lunch, sadly. Yeah, he was waiting in the lunch line to get some lunch, and motherfuckers was pushing, shoving, and all this bullshit to the point that niggas didn't even get out the way for him. So, no, because niggas was in the lunch line. Well,
Last time that happened to me, I had a star, and I was crying in my classroom because I hadn't ate anything.
The fuck?
I know, right? They're probably wrestling again. Like always. They're always fighting. I know it sounds weird, but that.
But what I gotta say is best bet for you. Focus more on your grades. Keep your grades up. Don't worry about no girl or anything. And one of these times, who knows? Because I already got me a girlfriend, but I don't talk to her that much because she was like, yeah, I need to focus on my grades as well because I had to sit down and have a little talk to her and shit. Yeah, I might not talk about her like that because I don't brag. I don't bring them up. I dated probably great fucking 20 girls in 2021.
They're like 48.
And then now that shit died down because I'm dating a Mexican.
When you dated a Mexican?
Yeah.
Might as well count that as 21 years.
No, not 21.
Still 21. I remember the first time I ever went to kindergarten. The first time I ever even looked to kill it over. The first thing I was focusing on was my grades and teacher. Because I had this I had Miss Wilson as my first grade teacher. She was really nice, actually. But she was a little strict, a little too strict. But guess what? I didn't get sent to the front of the class with all my friends. I didn't get sent to the corner. I was doing good. And here a girl come around, asked me to be their boyfriend. I'm like, shit, cool. Then I realized, hey, I shouldn't be doing this. Fuck, I should break up with her. So I did. And started focusing on my grades.
Well, now you need to start focusing on homework and bringing that shit home then.
Yeah, because when I was in first grade, every time you like bring your like homework and you do good, you like get a star on your folder and you get it colored blue. That means you or green. That means you did really good. And I always got stars, so I was like the expert in first grade. I'm like, gee, I'm a king. But then I realized that I was feeling lonely and I had no friends. So I went after for a girlfriend. But once I realized that she was getting me in trouble, I realized that I don't need to be with this woman. I need to focus on my grades and get a different woman. But I also realized that I don't need anyone to love me. I just need to love my grades and my homework. Because homework and grades and wherever else, that will help you succeed in life. That's what I realized. So I'm like, I'm gonna break up with her. So that's what I did. But anytime when I was going to sign in line, my God, it was hell. It was hell in there.
Shit.
Like, you know how mom be saying every time Leah gets mad, she be rising hell?
Nah, she should be seeing lunchrooms and shit. That's the hell right there.
Yeah.
You're basically fighting for food.
Yeah,
It,
same thing happened to me. I had to knock out someone.
what the f-
Almost had to knock out someone. Almost. But I didn't. I had to grab someone by the neck, too.
I pushed someone down one time.
Yeah, that's what I did one time ago.
I am building fucking blocks cause I'm in fucking my dude. What the fuck is this shit now? Nah, my mom ugly is more uglier than Waterfall.
More ugly than a California food
There was a.
Why you never seen her? It's as small as his head.
That is true.
Bro, this is her. Look at my feet compared to hers. This is her feet right here.
Nah, that's
Holy
crazy.
shit. I'm like Big Guns. I'm like King Kong. She made King Kong. Sounded like a whole smart.
I might well start building a house now since my ass been on a grind all night last night doing what I was doing. Shit. My ass was doing well out there last night. Oh my god.
I remember when I was in third grade, I was playing Minecraft Education. Guess what?
What?
I asked one of my friends to build, if they know how to build challenges. You know who it was?
Yeah.
Ferdinand, my best friend, and intern. So we choose our two favorite colors. He loves red. I love gold. So I chose gold while he chose basically a redstone block. I made it into a big ass square. And then I put up a big, like this, like bigger than this whole building. This bigger than this whole building. That's how big of the wall I built out of bedrock. And I covered each edge of everything, so we couldn't like peek at each other's like builds.
Yeah.
But I was able to fly, but then I thought it was too great. Choose again, build it, and then survive, right? So I go into creative mode, he goes into creative mode. But he's also in my corner, so I'm like, this is my corner. I can just ban him. Like, you can do that, right?
Yeah. Or kick them.
Yeah, you can kick him. I banned him and kicked him. But I also let him join, so I'm banning him and kick him. So let them join. Right? He asked me what I called it. Want to tell you what I'm building?
What?
Statues of us. And you want to know how a statue looked?
What did it look like?
He accidentally built. You see those red cockroaches over there?
Yeah.
That's what he built. Like, he didn't build that. He
What?
built.
The fuck?
I know. I'm like, what the? But sort of. What he actually built was actually.
What?
He said he built a ranch.
Yeah.
I switched it up to him. He says, I'm already done. In one second, he's still. I look over, I'm like, you know what he done?
What?
One redstone. I'm over here building,
Blue. The fuck is the blue?
It's basically that big ass
Oh, worse than the Megalodon. The fuck? What? The fuck?
It sounded like it's the fire school.
Hell no. Ugh. Time to build.
Guess what? I added the soundtrack to it in the Blue's mouth, and I started playing a record. And I made it seem like it was actually making a voice. So I took down the bedroom. I showed her the furnace. Well, I didn't take it to the bedroom. And I wrote. It says there's a gold green thing over there. Nothing over there. Is that a gold?
Hell no.
Is that a door or a window? Window. We just have to see it.
those
So we went over to my side, and the regulars somehow still playing. Matter about shit.